If you want to watch the whole show exclusively on odds.com, just hit the link at the bottom of the screen. All right, let's move on here. We have finished the two 405 games. We moved to a 4. Oh wait, do we have the Packers game still? No, move to the 425 games. It's going to be a fun afternoon on Sunday. We start rotation number 151, 152. Green Bay, Detroit. Green Bay opening up as 7-point favorites. That's moved to 7.5. This total opening up at 54. That's moved to 55 or 55.5. Let's see what we are dealing with here. Packers, Lions. But first, Intech says, give a shout out to my wife, Michelle. 29 years of marriage on Thursday, and I will do absolutely that. Intex, to you and Michelle, much love to you guys. 29 years strong. Congratulations, and to a bright future. Love that.
Cheers, Intex. 29 years.
29 years strong for my man Intex. I love it.
And 29 years. And this guy is asking for a shout out to his wife on a sports betting show. That's love. That is love.
That is love. Let's talk Packers, Lions. Packers 9-3, 4-2 on the road. Lions 5-7, 1-4 at home. Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Packers coming off 30-16 win at home over the lowly Eagles. Aaron Rodgers 25-34, 295 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, complete control. Devontae Adams caught 10 passes for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns. Aaron Jones ran 15 times for 130 yards and 1 touchdown. Safety Raven Green, wide receiver Equanimus Brown, defensive end Billy Wynn, tight end Jace Sternberger all got hurt during the game and are questionable. Brown and Sternberger are in concussion protocol. Lions coming off a winning debut for new coach Darrell Bevell. Look, Cool Fire Gaming wants a shout out. Did you just see? It took a 29-year marriage to garner a shutout. He just
what are you bringing to the table, Cool Fire?
Bring to the table. Lions coming off a winning debut for new coach Darrell Bevell. They also snapped a 5-game losing streak to the Bears. Stafford 27-42 for 402 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. This stat surprised me, Bebsie. 31 fourth quarter comebacks. That's the most in the NFL since 2009. More than Aaron Rodgers. That caught me by surprise. 38 game-winning drives during that span, second in the league. Marvin Jones caught 8 passes for 116 yards. Adrian Peterson ran 16 times for 57 yards. And Reggie Ragland, quote, unquote, I guess since Coach Patricia got fired, Bevell said, just let loose and have fun. You keep being yourself. And they had fun. You could tell they were having fun. Right tackle Tyrell Crosby, ankle injury. Cornerback Michael Ford, back injury. Safety CJ Moore, ankle injury. They were all hurt during the game. They're all listed as questionable this week. Kenny Golladay missed his 5th straight game, the hip injury. And running back DeAndre Swift, quarterback Jeff Okudah, defensive end Deshaun Hand, defensive end Austin Bryant. So there's 5 guys that they want on the field. All were inactive and are listed as questionable this week. Packers, Lions, Packers 7.5-point road favorites. Take it away, Bebsie.
I mean, I want to take the Packers in this just because I fully believe they're a better team. But we talked about the danger of liking the Bears because of the fact that this Detroit team clearly was pumped to get rid of Matt Patricia. The whole team hated him, obviously. You saw teammates jumping on hating that guy in public. They were destroying him on Twitter the day he was fired. I mean, that's straight vitriol. And look, they played like they had a weight off them. They, like Jimmy said, they looked like they were having fun out there. And for that reason, I can't back the Packers in this because I think the Lions, their season's done. They're not going to push into the playoffs. They're not going to do anything, but they're happy and they're playing football again. And so that puts Green Bay in a really tough spot right now. So, I would lean Lions. It's still tough to back the Lions. Again, you don't know if this is just them taking down a bad Bears team that, we talked about earlier in the show, really blew that game by not running the ball in the second half. So, I mean, logic dictates that Green Bay should win. I think they can cover. The 7.5 is just a number I don't really like. So, yeah, I like Slat's look. Injury report. If Swift and Galladay are on the Lions, but does that move the line enough?
This total also, I can understand why Christian Larson is interested in the over, but it's high. 54.5 to 55.5. What do you think of that total?
I mean, I'm with Christian in that I lean over. It is a lot of points, but again, this is two teams that can put up points, and especially if, like Slat's saying, if Swift and Galladay are in, then yeah, that over is even more in play.
Very, very interesting spot. No move for me at this point. Packers, Lions. If it was a little lower, I would go over it too. The Packers, when they are in control, they really run the ball and let that clock roll.